What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to EP09. So the 2023 Europa Pro is officially in the history books. And you guys, this did come down to what I thought was going to be a pretty epic battle between Nathan DeAsha and Regan Grimes. Both of these guys, I would say overall, were improved since the Italy Pro last weekend. But ultimately, we did have Regan Grimes crowned as the champion here in Spain. And before we get into it here, just listen, be prepared for this one, you guys, because this was easily the most controversial show of the year. 100%, hands down, this was the most controversial decision. Now, we'll break it down here in a minute. We'll break down everything that we saw. But before that, we had Roman Fritz taking 5th place. Theo Leguerrier took 4th place in this lineup. Tim Budhesein ended up taking 3rd place. And we had Nathan DeAsha finishing in 2nd place. So I do have a lot to say about these decisions, and I'm going to start off with Roman Fritz taking 5th place. Roman was on for this show, you guys, and it's no surprise that Roman continues to place highly in these very competitive lineups. He shows up in condition every time. I had him in 4th place in my predictions because this is his 5th show of the 2023 bodybuilding season, and I did predict that his conditioning would slip just a bit because of that. And well, listen, I was incorrect in that prediction. Roman is a very rare breed in today's landscape of bodybuilders where he's just, listen, an absolute warrior, and I will not be doting his placing based on conditioning at any future shows, no matter how many he does. Now, for the first bit of controversy in this video, Roman finishing behind Theo Leguerrier. Now look, Roman was shredded to the bone. Theo, although he looked like he had arguably more depth in some shots, like the back shots, Roman 100% had more detail in his physique. There's no question. I have to say, I do not agree with that decision. And you guys, I hardly ever take hard stances like this. Anybody that watches my videos, you know that I really don't take hard stances like this. But in this case, do I think that Roman was robbed? I do. And I'm just talking about robbed from 4th place. What about 3rd place? Tim Budhesein? You guys, now look, I think Tim is a good bodybuilder. I think he has good body parts. His quads are good. He's got a good set of arms. His conditioning was good in this show. But Tim Budhesein, frankly, has no back. Look at the back double bicep comparison here. Well, look, there just really is no comparison. Roman absolutely destroys Tim Budhesein in this pose. Now, of course, that's only one pose, but I do think Roman looked better from the side. I think he looked better from the front, and this was not a call that I was expecting, you guys. I mean, look, Roman just finished 3rd last weekend. Tim Budhesein finished in 7th. Theo Leguerrier finished in 6th last weekend. Now, yes, Xu Mingyan was off in this show as compared to Italy especially, and Blessing wasn't in this show, but Roman Fritz did not slip since last weekend, and both Theo and Tim did not improve so substantially to defeat Roman Fritz. I'm going to leave it at that when it comes to 3rd, 4th, and 5th. You guys let me know in the comments below whether you agree or disagree. Now, as for Regan Grimes defeating Nathan DeAsha, I think in fairness, we do need to compare both of these physiques in a little bit more detail, just to make sure that I didn't miss something during the prejudging in the finals. Now, before I do that, I feel like this is one of those scenarios where I better say I wasn't actually at the show and I was not within the first 10 rows of the stage, or I'll have God knows who in the IFBB come after me for my opinion. So no, I wasn't there and I wasn't within the elite view of the stage. Now, with that out of the way, I did watch the entire live stream, every comparison, every pose, and I looked at the HD pictures and video. And I did not see Regan Grimes defeating Nathan DeAsha. Like I said in my prejudging wrap-up, Nathan was hard, full, and dry. He had more pop to his physique. When you looked at Regan's presentation, he was really breathing heavily at points throughout the show. He was sweating profusely at one point during prejudging, and although he was marginally better here in Spain, was it enough to defeat Nathan DeAsha? In my humble opinion, no, it was not. I do think that he took the back shots. I'll definitely give Regan the back shots, but when it comes to everything else, I just think that Nathan had him. He just had more pop. And Nathan was visibly upset after he received 2nd place, and understandably so. He knows that he was the better physique on stage on this day. So, why did the judges award Regan the victory here in Spain? Well, the only thing that I can figure is that his marginally better condition from what was seen in Italy, combined with the size factor that he has over Nathan, and maybe the overall pleasing flow to his physique, is really what got him the victory here. Do I agree with this decision? No, I do not. And I don't want to play the politics card here, you guys, but Nathan already being qualified, Regan being a big name in the bodybuilding industry, and Regan just being a bit better here in Spain than he was last weekend, I mean, that's the best that I can figure that happened here. Again, maybe I missed something, and if I did, feel free to tell me in the comments below. But again, I typically do not take hard stances like this, and you guys know that I'm a huge Regan Grimes fan. But yeah, listen, I mean, I'm just going to leave it right here. We can continue the conversation in the comments below, but otherwise, the production of this show was really good. The live stream was good quality. Amir Omaragic actually did some commentary during a live stream, so that was pretty cool. And if they ditch the strobe lights next time, I think this show will really continue to do well in the future. So that's it, you guys. Next up, we have the Dubai Pro next weekend, where we'll see Wesley Vissers return to the stage to battle it out with the likes of Madelman again, as well as Terrence Ruffin and Branch Chen. So stay tuned. I'll have all the coverage for you guys right here. Thank you for tuning in to EP09. Be sure to like and subscribe.